Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to another Knicks Media live stream. The New York Knicks are finally back. They are kicking off their first preseason game at 7 o'clock. Right now, it is 5:30, so an hour and a half from this moment, the New York Knicks will be squaring off against the Detroit Pistons for their first ever preseason game of the 2020-2021 season. I'm so excited to finally watch New York Knicks basketball. It's been 9 months. Can you guys believe it? 9 months since they shut down the NBA because of COVID. And we all know what was going on during that whole situation with the Knicks. After the All-Star break, all of our young guys started getting hot. RJ Barrett was getting to a rhythm. Mitchell Robinson, Frank Ntilikina. And then they had to be abruptly interrupted from the pandemic, and the Knicks had to stop their season like the other teams. So I'm so excited to finally watch New York Knicks basketball. And I want to bring you guys a quick little live stream of my pregame, and we can just talk Knicks basketball. Maybe the starting five will get announced during it. My boy Jack just got a PS5, and he'll be over here watching the Knicks. Let's go, Jack. I'm so happy for you, my man. And yeah, guys, Knicks Nation, let's get riled up. I know it's just a preseason game, and it's not the regular season just yet, but at least we can go and watch what this Tom Thibodeau run New York Knicks basketball team is going to look like. I do not know what the starting five looks like as of right now, but I'm super excited to see what it's going to be. And I'm just excited to see these young guys. I'm excited to see Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickley. I want to see Kevin Knox because he's probably the star of training camp so far, according to Tom Thibodeau. I'm excited to see RJ. All these players, I'm just excited to watch Knicks basketball. So everybody smash that like button if you're new to the stream so we can get as many Knicks fans in here as possible because it's going to be a fun little pregame live stream. I'm going to run this up for, I don't know how long. We'll see how long I'm going to go. But again, if you guys are enjoying this stream, make sure you smash that like button. I'm super excited for Knicks basketball. And listen, we're going to be going up against the Detroit Pistons and Blake Griffin and the guys. And it's just going to be, I'm not expecting it to be a blowout by any means by either side. I'm expecting a competitive game. And I feel like all 20 guys on the Knicks are going to get somewhat of minutes. It's a preseason. We can't expect the starters to get every single, they're not going to be getting minutes in the fourth quarter. So when the third and fourth quarter comes, we're going to see the bench. We're going to see guys like Omari Spellman. We're going to see Austin Rivers is battling an injury. So we're going to see guys like, who will we see? Emmanuel Quickley, Miles Powell. I'm excited to see Miles Powell tonight. There's a lot of guys that will be playing that's going to be fun to watch. If you guys know that the Knicks announced their starting five, please let me know in the chat because I'm not looking right now. I'm assuming Julius Randle is going to start. I see someone say Julius is starting, and that doesn't surprise me. I'm expecting Julius to start. If I had to guess my starting five, it would probably be, Dennis, I don't know who's going to start. Maybe Elfrid Payton at the 1, RJ at the 2, Knox at the 3, Julius at the 4, with Nerlens Noel at the 5. And I think Knox is going to start because he's been showing up in training camp the most. So that's why I feel like Tom Thibodeau said himself, nobody's going to be given minutes. They're all going to be earned. And it would be wrong to not start Knox because Tom Thibodeau has been raving about him in every single interview. So you better start the kid because he should be our starting small forward for the year. I would love to see him start. And obviously, we're going to see a lot of people off the bench. We're going to see even the veterans like Reggie Bullock. We're going to see Alec Burks make his his Knicks debut. Well, preseason, I guess. So did you guys? So the starting lineup did get announced. Is it Peyton, Burks, RJ, Randall, Noel? I'm going to go double check. Let me know, guys. Did the starting five get announced? Because I'm going to check my phone right now, see if that is the case. Oh, yeah, the Knicks starting five. Here we go. Elfrid Payton, RJ Barrett, Alec Burks, Julius Randle, and Nerlens Noel. So here is the starting five officially for the New York Knicks. This is what I expected. Hold on, I'm just sending this to my friend real quick. So, yeah, here's the starting five, guys. I'm going to put it in a banner real quick. Just give me a sec while I type this out. So, who's starting? Knicks starters. The 1, we got Peyton. At the 2, we got Barrett. At the 3, we got Burks. At the 4, we got Randall. At the 5, we got Noel. I think that is right. Knicks starters: Payton at the 1, Barrett at the 2, Burks at the 3, Randall, Noel. So here are the official Knicks starters for tonight's matchup. First thing that jumps out to me is Mitchell Robinson's not starting, and I don't like that. I expected this to happen. I don't know why Kevin Knox is not starting. I guess Burks gets the nod because he's a veteran. And Peyton won the point guard battle, I guess, in training camp, I guess. So here is the starting 5 for the New York Knicks, guys. I know a lot of people are going to be outraged, but again, just so you guys know, this is not going to be the starting 5 for the whole season. Tom Thibodeau said that they're going to experiment. There might be different starting 5s throughout the preseason. And then he said when the season opens, even that starting 5 might not be the set in stone one. Because again, guys, listen, this New York Knicks team just started training camp when? Like last week. So they barely had time to really look around and who's playing well, who's not playing well, who should start. They don't really know everything. So they got to give the coaching staff a lot of time to evaluate these players to see who is going to start. So here is the starting 5. It's what I expected. I expected, unfortunately, Nerlens Noel to take that starting 5 position, and I am upset with it. I do rather have Mitchell Robinson starting at the 5, no doubt, but I expected it because Nerlens Noel is more established and he's more of a veteran presence, and I feel like Tom Thibodeau is going to play him. So that's really all it is. I got my guy Sports Fan in here who is a really loyal supporter for the Jets, but he's roasting all the Knicks fans. Yo, Sports Fan, if you're going to come into my Knicks media streams, don't talk smack to my Knicks Nation fans because screw the Brooklyn Nets. That's all I got to say. But listen, man, here are this Knicks starting 5. Let me know in the chat right now what your guys' thoughts of the starting 5. I'm not a fan of it. If I was doing the starting 5, I would do Frank Ntilikina at the 1, RJ at the 2, Knox at the 3, Obi at the 4, Mitch at the 5. That's my starting 5, but it's unrealistic. I didn't expect that to happen. So here we are today. We got 52 people watching. Make sure you smash that like button if you guys are new to the stream. So I wanted to give you guys a quick little pregame. It's only been 7 minutes in. I'm not going to be reacting to the game. I'm going to save that for the regular season. So I'm not going to go live during it. I want to go live before the preseason games, and then I'm going to break down the game afterwards. So stay tuned on this channel. I'm going to bring down a really broken down evaluation of the game when it all gets wrapped up. And so, yeah, I'm not going to be live during the game. That's why I want to go live right now. So, yeah, if I can answer any of you guys' questions you guys want to send my way. Super Chat gets priority. So if I don't see your message, I'm sorry. But, man, listen, the New York Knicks play basketball tonight. That's super exciting. And the starting 5 was announced. Like, holy crap. This is who's going to be starting. This has always been the topic of discussion. Who's going to start? Who's going to start? All my live streams, I'm asking the chat, who's going to start? And now we finally get to see the first starting lineup. I expected, like I said this over and over again, but I unfortunately expected Nerlens Noel to start. And that's definitely not going to sit with Mitchell Robinson. I feel like he needs to use this as motivation. I hope this doesn't get him down. I hope this fuels Mitchell. And I hope he's like, yo, I need to prove to this coaching staff that I'm the starting center for this team in the future. So let me just show up, be professional, and come off the bench and light it up. And let's think of the bench. So who's going to be the bench, the second wave? So at the 1, I'm guessing it's going to be Frank. At the 2, who's he going to be? Who do you guys think is going to be the shooting guard behind RJ? It could be Balak, and then small forward Knox, and then Obi, and then Mitch. I guess that's a fire. That's pretty fire of a bench. And then we still have Emmanuel Quickly. We got a deep rotation, guys. This is, again, we cannot overreact to the starting 5 to the preseason game because it's only the preseason. Tonight, if we look really poor or if we look really good, we cannot overreact. If the Knicks go out there and light it up and destroy the Pistons by 50 points, I know there's going to be a lot of Knicks fans that are going to be like, oh my gosh, the Knicks, we're back. We're going to be the best. And I might feel that way as well. But we really have to ground ourselves. And if we lose really poorly or if we win in dramatic fashion, we cannot get too much ahead of ourselves. So listen, guys, New York Knicks basketball is back, and I'm just so excited for it. Austin Rivers is battling an injury. He is luckily the only guy that's injured, and I'm hopefully that nobody gets injured tonight. That's always a big topic that we have to worry about with injuries, because these basketball players, everybody in the NBA, they just start playing right away so quickly without even any prep. This kind of reminds me of the NFL. There's a lot of soft tissue injuries all across the NFL when training camp started because their bodies weren't ready. They just got thrown right into camp right away. And I'm worried about that with the NBA. Luckily, Rivers is the only person on the injured report list, and he's not going to be playing tonight. But we need to make sure everyone's healthy. Some players I'm super excited for tonight is definitely Obi Toppin and see what he looks like in a Knicks uniform. I want to see RJ. He got the starting gig. I like that. I don't support everybody in the starting five, but RJ Barrett I'm definitely happy for. And Kevin Knox, he's going to be coming off the bench. I hope this is not the starting five on opening night for the I hope this is not the starting five for the regular season, because I want Mitchell Robinson starting. I want Kevin Knox starting, but it might not happen. Maybe Alec Burks is a beast. I mean, listen, Alec Burks averaged 15 points per game last year, which is pretty solid. I did not expect Obi Toppin to start at the 4. I wanted him to start at the 4, but realistically speaking, Julius Randle is going to start. I just uploaded my player profile on Julius Randle. And listen, guys, I'm not a fan of Julius Randle. I know not a lot of Knicks fans are fans of him, but he's not a scrub. If you look at Julius's numbers last year, it's pretty mind-blowing because the way he played doesn't really connect with his stats. I mean, he almost averaged a double-double. He put up 19 points per game and 9.7 rebounds, 3 assists, and shot 45% from the field. So that's not terrible, but there's no way they're going to start a rookie over someone that performed that well last year. But I understand Julius did a lot of other things that does not show up in the stat sheet that drives Knicks fans insane, like ball handling, turning the ball over, thinking he's a point forward, not giving the ball to RJ. There's a lot of things that Julius did not do good, and that's why we should trade him. But that's why he's starting. And I think that Noel is starting over Mitchell Robinson because he is more of an established veteran, and maybe he played well in camp. Maybe Mitchell Robinson didn't show up to camp in phenomenal shape, and maybe he's not taking it seriously. We don't know. So it's going to be a long season, boys. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of New York Knicks basketball. Let's just be happy that the Knicks are back and the Knicks are going to be playing basketball tonight. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them my way, because I know a lot of Knicks fans are happy for Knicks basketball, but at the same time, they see the starting five and they're not too happy, man. They're not, including myself. I'm kind of curious to see what Twitter is looking like. All these, I'm going to see Ian Begley tweeted it. Why no Mitch? Oh, everyone's upset. Where's Obi? Where's Frank? Yeah, everybody's upset with the starting five, and I honestly expected this to be the starting five. Like when I was live with CK2K and when I was live with Terry from Terry and Trey, you guys know them. We were talking about the starting five, and we gave my projected starting five, who I think Thibodeau is going to throw out there, and then we gave the starting five that I wanted. This was the starting five I predicted, literally. I'm pretty sure. If you go back to those streams, I'm pretty sure I said Peyton, Barrett, Burks, Randall, Noel. That's kind of what the vibe I was getting out of training camp, all the interviews I watched, and it's kind of annoying, but I'm not a fan of the starting five. I'm hoping this is not the starting five for the future, but at the same time, you never know. I think game 2 of the preseason, we might not get this starting five, but who knows? Maybe the starting five could prove us wrong. Maybe they come out here and ball out. Maybe they have good chemistry. Who knows? But again, guys, I'm not a fan of this. I'd rather Mitchell Robinson starting at the 5. I'd rather Kevin Knox starting at the 3. And I obviously rather Obi Toppin at the 4, but you can't expect Obi to start as a rookie. That's just very unrealistic. But it's not unrealistic to think Mitchell should start. It's definitely not. And Alec Burks is way more of an established veteran. So we'll see. We'll see. The game is going to be on MSG. If you guys have access to MSG, that's where it's going to be on MSG Network, and that's where I'll be watching it. We got 136 people into the stream. Welcome in, everybody. If you guys can smash that like button on your way in, that would be fantastic. I am also very close from 3,000 subscribers. So if you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button, because you guys are being shown Knicks Nation, Knicks Media a lot of love, and I thank you guys so much for it. And we got a lot of content. I'm going to post my reaction to the game afterwards, so stay tuned on this channel. Right when the game wraps up, I'm going to come here. I'm going to record my reaction to the game, break down the good stuff, break down the bad stuff, who impressed, who looked terrible. You guys know the drill. And I'm going to be doing that all throughout the season, Unfortunately, we're not at the regular season just yet. So I know my title is The Knicks are back. The Knicks are back. They're playing basketball, but at the same time, it's just preseason. We cannot read too much into it. Like I previously said, I just really hope that we can evolve as Knicks fans and really just appreciate that Knicks basketball is back, because I know I have a lot of viewerships. I know that from all over the world, there's Knicks fans, literally not just in New York. I've been people saying they're from London, from Brazil, and there's everybody. We got guys, we got girls, we got everybody watching this channel. And I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support, whether you're from New York, whether you're from California, whether you're from all over the world. Thank you, because Knicks fans are phenomenal. I'm just so happy to be part of this, and it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. I just hope my exact vibe I'm getting, that I'm just hoping is not the case, is I just hope that the Tom Thibodeau does not run through the what am I trying to say? I just don't hope he doesn't only play the veterans. Like, we need to see the young guys. We need to see Obi. We need to see Mitchell Robinson. We need to see Kevin Knox, because this starting five, we have RJ Barrett in the starting five, which is refreshing. He was a starter all last year, so he deserves to be our starting shooting guard for the entire season. He should not move out of that spot. But I don't agree with some of these starters. Like Nerlens Noel should not start. Nerlens Noel should not start over Mitch. And maybe we're not at training camp, so we don't see what's happening in training camp. So maybe there's a reason behind it. Or maybe they want to start they want to bench Mitch to light a fire underneath him, because they want him to get more motivation to work hard and get stretch the floor, block those shots, stay out of foul trouble. We'll see. We'll see. And again, someone just mentioned it in the live chat. This is not the starting five for the whole season. This is just the first starting five that we got for preseason. Tom Thibodeau said in the press conference that whatever starting five we're going to roll out with on Friday night is not going to be the same starting five we're going to be doing every preseason. It's not going to be the same starting five we do on the regular season. He still has no idea. He's still evaluating the entire squad. They're still evaluating each player. They're going to experiment all these different rotations, who plays better together, who plays not as good together. And I do not expect this to be the starting five next game, which is Sunday. And I expect it to be different. I expect all the starters to change. I expect Obi Toppin to get in the starting five. I expect Knox. I expect Mitch to get in there. So don't get overwhelmed by the starting five, because it's not just going to be this starting five for the entire season. Like, don't look at this starting five right here and be like, oh my God, the Knicks are doomed. Tom Thibodeau's an idiot. Why is this the starting five? We need Mitch. We need this. This is not set in stone. This is not set in stone. You know what I'm really intrigued to see? Because a lot of Knicks fans don't like Julius Randle, including myself. But I mentioned this previously in the stream. Julius Randle's not a bum. I mean, he's a good basketball player. He could do a lot of good things. And Tom Thibodeau is raving about Randle, that he came into training camp in good shape, really good conditioning. And what if Randle comes out there and lights it up? I mean, there were some games last year where he dropped 35 points, 15 boards. Like, his potential to do that. Look at his numbers at New Orleans. He averaged like 20 plus points per game and shot really efficiently. Last year, he averaged 19 points, 9.7 rebounds, almost a double-double. If Kenny Payne can get to Julius Randle and try to eliminate those mistakes that he had last year, I have a feeling that Julius Randle could shock a lot of people and be like, wow, maybe all Knicks fans were wrong. Maybe we need to see Julius Randle. And that'll be a good thing for his trade value, because if Julius Randle is playing at a really high level, it's really good, because if the Knicks are smart, they would trade him at the deadline and flip him for assets, just like we did with Marcus Morris. But at the same time, is Julius Randle playing well? That's not translating to wins, because if Julius Randle is playing really good basketball for the Knicks and we're winning ball games, then they might not want to trade him, because maybe they want to make a push for the playoffs. But if Julius Randle is playing well individually and this New York Knicks team is losing and they're not in the playoff race at all by the trade deadline, they should trade him. 100%. Maybe even if he's not playing that well, they should trade him, because after the trade deadline, I will want to see Obi Toppin get all the minutes, because he is supposed to be our future. He is not a young 19-year-old rookie. He's a 22-year-old that is supposed to be NBA ready right now. So it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. The Detroit Pistons are hosting the New York Knicks. We got over 200 people in the live stream right now. Everybody, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. I appreciate everybody that watches my channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're not subscribed to Knicks Media, make sure you do so, because I'm going to be posting my reaction to this game after the game tonight. I'll be posting my reaction. I'm going to be going live throughout the games in the regular season. I'm not going to do that during preseason because I don't know if you guys want to see my reaction to a preseason game. But I got 2K content. I got player profile content. If you guys that don't know, I have a whole series on this channel that I break down every single player. I made videos on RJ Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Knox, Dennis Smith Jr., and a lot more. So that is in the playlist section on my channel. Make sure you check that out. And if you guys have not already, make sure you hit that like button. We got 57 likes and 237 people watching. So run up that like button. And I'm excited to break you guys my reaction to the game afterwards. I'm not going to go live. I'm just going to record a video, edit it together, and upload it. And then you guys can just go crazy in the comment section to give me your thoughts. So we got some Pistons fans in here. Nice channel, but go Pistons. L-Dog, welcome in, man. I appreciate you coming into Knicks Media. It's going to be a fun time, man. The NBA is back. Whether you're a Pistons fans in here or a Knicks fans in here, it doesn't matter. The NBA is back. We got through the COVID situation, and we can hope that it's going to be a very safe environment for the NBA players to go through and have a successful season. That's the most important thing, is safety. And I'm just so happy that we're going to be playing that. We're not going to be playing basketball, but Knicks fans, we are going to be able to watch Knicks basketball. It's been since February, 9 months, guys. It's been 9 months since the Knicks had to shut down their season. And I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but if you guys remember, last year after the All-Star break, our whole team was starting to get into a rhythm under Mike Miller. RJ Barrett was like lighting it up. He was averaging 18 points per game after the All-Star break. Frank Ntilikina started getting more confident. Mitchell Robinson, our team was getting continuity and was starting to light it up after the All-Star break. And then unfortunately, COVID had to ruin the NBA season for the New York Knicks, and they shut it down. So we have not seen New York Knicks basketball since February. That's 9 months. 9 months. So we got a lot of new people in the stream. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you guys are not already. And if those guys that do not know, here is the starting five for tonight. Like I said, I do not expect this to be the starting five for the entire future. They're going to be experimenting. They're going to be doing a lot. And let's get into some predictions for tonight. Some predictions I have is RJ Barrett will be the leading scorer. Actually, you know, a leading scorer could be somebody off the bench because it is preseason. RJ Barrett's not going to be playing every single minute, but that's my prediction. RJ Barrett will be the leading scorer. The Knicks will win. That's right. I'm saying it. The New York Knicks are going to be 1-0 in preseason. I know we got a lot of people in the live chat. Sorry, I can't really keep up with everybody. But, man, we got Knicks fans all across the world. Like, thank you guys so much. I see people from Argentina. I see people from the UK. I see people from France. I see people from – I can't even mention how many different countries there are. So there's Knicks fans all across the globe. And for those guys that find Knicks Media on YouTube and you show me all this love and subscribe and all that good stuff, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate all the love, whether you're an older Knicks fan that's been through hell since the 60s or you're a young Knicks fan like I am who's been suffering for only 10 years. You know what I mean? So, again, I appreciate all the love. Shout out from New Zealand, bro. Wow. See, like, we got everybody all across the globe, and we have people from France. Wow, you guys are awesome. Knicks fans, there's nothing like them. I think we are the best fan base in all sports, every single sport. I mean, listen, how bad has the Knicks been in the recent years? And look at all you guys that's watching this stream right now. Let me just put things in perspective and show you how much of a real New York Knicks fan you are. You're watching me hype you up about a preseason Knicks basketball game after 5 or 6, 7 years of terrible Knicks basketball. You did not give up on your team. You're not like, the Knicks suck. I'm over them. I need to move on. I'm not watching them anymore. No. You care. You genuinely have the passion for them, like me, like you. Every single 284 people of you that are watching this right now are passionate Knicks fans. And I know we probably have some Pistons fans in here. You're passionate Knicks fans. We're all just in the same mindset of loving our squad. And I'm very lucky to build a platform to be able to be a voice for Knicks fans and voice my opinion. And listen, again, if you guys don't really agree with anything that I say on this channel, that's totally okay. I'm just using this platform to voice my opinion. I'm nothing greater than any of you guys. I'm just a Knicks fan that makes YouTube videos. You guys probably know just as much as me, if not more. So I'm just excited to have this channel for the first time during the Knicks season because I'm brand new to the Knicks YouTube community. As you guys know, I started this the night of the draft, and you guys have been showing me so much love. And I know I keep over and over saying how much I'm grateful and I'm thankful, but I really mean it. I wouldn't just say that if I'm just like hyping you guys up. Like, you guys are awesome. But listen, we got 275 people in the stream right now, which is ridiculous. If you guys can run this up to 100 likes, that would be awesome. We got 80 likes right now. If you guys can get me to 100 likes, that would be awesome. So we can get as many Knicks fans all across the globe in here as possible. So listen, I've been live for 25 minutes. It is about to be 6 o'clock, which means the New York Knicks will be tipping off in an hour. So I'm going to end the stream, not right now, but in a little bit, because I want to go watch the MSG pregame, and there's a lot to get into. What I'm looking forward to the most in tonight's game is just to see the rookies, obviously. I want to see Emmanuel Quickly. I want to see Obi Toppin and Miles Powell. I also want to see Mitchell Robinson come off the bench. I also want to see Iggy Brazdikis, or however you say his last name. I always mess it up. But Iggy is a dog, and he lit it up in the G League last year. He was a guy that I wish got minutes in the NBA, but he did not. So hopefully he gets some minutes because he looks really good in my opinion. Oh, we got our first donation of the night. Thank you so much, man. I just want to see some of the younger guys get playing time. I've been watching Knicks games since the early 90s. Time to turn it around. Bro, that is awesome. I'm jealous that you got to experience the Knicks in the 90s. That's one thing I always tell myself. I'm like, damn, why wasn't I born a little earlier? But William, I appreciate the donation. Very generous of you, and I'm right there with you. I want to see the young guys get playing time because that's what the future is. Our young Knicks players are the future. So hopefully Thibodeau understands that, and he's going to be our long-term coach where we need to spread it out and be like, okay, the veterans get minutes, but we need to get the young guys their time to develop and build a foundation. The good thing about this team is we don't really have a lot of veterans. Like, our oldest players, like Reggie Bullock, and he's 30. So there's no one really older than that, which is a good sign. Like last year we had like Taj Gibson and stuff, and Nerlens Noel is a veteran, but he's only 26. So our veterans are pretty young. So again, thank you so much for that donation, man. I really appreciate that. There's going to be so much hype going into this game. Knicks fans are going to be crazy on Twitter during it. If Obi Toppin dunks on somebody, it's going to be all over the place. I'm just so excited to see highlights. I'm going to be obsessed with tonight's game. And it tips off in an hour, guys. It tips off in an hour. We got 300 people in the stream right now, and we got over 100 likes. Thank you guys so much. You guys smash that like button, and you got me over 100. So thank you guys so much for that. But, bro, it's going to be a fun ride for Knicks fans this season. I have a feeling that this is going to be the year where we can finally see the vision of Leon Rose come to fruition. And I don't think this is the year where we make the playoffs and make a push by any means. I'm realistic. I'm not going to be sitting here and giving you guys false hope for the future. But I do think that this Knicks team is going to show the rest of the league, listen, we have some young players and we have a real coach, and we're trending in the right direction. We may not be there right now, but again, we are a little ahead of schedule because we've been trying to rebuild for the past 5 years, and they always mess it up by going out there and signing a big contract that does not fit the mold. And that's not what they're doing now. They're smart. The front office is patient. They understand this team's not ready to win right now. So they're giving their young guys the time to develop under it and build a foundation. So that's really the only thing we can do. And I'm just so excited. Man. The Detroit Pistons are hosting the New York Knicks, and we're playing the Detroit Pistons again on Sunday. So we got 2 games in a row against the Pistons in Detroit, and then we come home and we verse the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Garden for 2 straight games, and that ends it for the preseason. And then after that, regular season starts. I think we're versing the Indiana Pacers at Indiana on opening night, which is December 22nd or something around like that. So I'm just so happy that the Knicks are back, and I'm so happy that I have this YouTube channel to make content for you guys because I love doing this. You guys have no idea how I wake up every morning, and I'm just so thankful. I'm like, wow, I have a Knicks YouTube channel where I can make videos of me talking about my New York Knicks, and I have all these thousands of people liking these videos and showing me so much feedback. You guys give me all the motivation in the world, to be honest. Like all Knicks fans that support Knicks media and the Knicks team in general, you guys give me motivation. So thank you guys so much. Oh yeah, we are going to see LiAngelo Ball tonight for the Pistons, which is going to be interesting. Obviously, he's going to be an interesting player. I see that we got a lot of Detroit Pistons fans in here. Welcome into the stream, Detroit Pistons fans. I hope you guys have a good night tonight. Listen, I feel like whether you're a Pistons fan or a Knicks fans in the stream, we're all so happy that the NBA is finally back, especially for the Knicks. I don't think the Pistons were in the bubble, but the Knicks, as a Knicks fan, when I was watching the NBA bubble, I'm like, I don't really care. The Knicks are not part of this. I don't really have motivation. It breaks my heart. I'm like, wow, this just reassures me how bad the Knicks are that they were not invited to the bubble because we were not good enough to be invited there. It's so unfortunate, so unfortunate. So listen, man, we have 1 hour until New York Knicks basketball is back, and it is going to be a hell of a ride. Listen, guys, I'm going to be going crazy. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, I'm going to be live tweeting throughout the entire game. My Twitter is NYKnicks_media, and I also have a Instagram account as well, NYKnicksMedia. So make sure you check me out on there. If you guys want to shoot me any DMs, talk to me about the Knicks, talk to me about personal life, anything, shoot me a DM over there and give me a follow, and I'm always there. What's my name, young man? My name is Richie. Here, I'll give you guys back. I'll show you my name real quick. I usually have that so you guys know what my name is. Where is it? Here we go. Yep, there we go. That's usually what I have there, but I put the starters there so people know. My name is Richie, and I am the creator of Knicks Media on YouTube. I also have other YouTube channels for the New York Jets. I know it's depressing. The Jets are terrible. I also have a YouTube channel about the New York Mets. I also have a YouTube channel about the NFL and the NBA. So if you guys want to subscribe to all my channels, help out my business I'm growing, I would appreciate that a ton. And let's get into some predictions of tonight's game. Who will win? All right, well, I'm going to have to say the Knicks because, listen, why not? It's not like we're going up against the Lakers or the Clippers or a team that's ridiculously good. We're going up against the Pistons, who they were better than the Knicks last year for sure, but it's a team that's not expected to make that much noise this year. They do have a superstar in Blake Griffin who is going to be amazing. I don't know if, they do have Killian Hayes, I think they drafted, right? So we're going to see Hayes' debut. We're going to see LiAngelo Ball. I think they have Derrick Rose too. So Detroit can definitely win this game, guys. Like the Knicks, it's a very, very good chance the Knicks lose. But again, if the Knicks win, do not get overhyped. If the Knicks lose, do not think it's the end of the world and the Knicks are terrible. Either way, it's preseason. The Knicks have literally practiced together 5 days. Think of that. This Knicks team under Coach Thibodeau and all the assistant coaches, they've only had 5 days to practice together. This is untraditional times during the whole COVID pandemic, and this is not where we should evaluate. Tonight is not where we should look and be like, oh my God, this player shot 1 for 10, he's a bust. Or this player shot 10 for 12, and he's going to be a superstar. It's all a learning curve. They're all getting ready to be evaluated. They're all getting ready to get accustomed to the NBA speed. They've had a long off season. I mean, guys like RJ Barrett and Frank and all these players that are on the Knicks last year, they have not played organized basketball in 9 months. But, I need to drink that real quick. We have 336 people in the stream right now. That is ridiculous. I hope you guys are enjoying tonight's stream. If you guys want me to go live before every game, please let me know because I would love to do that. Oh, man. So I've been live for 33 minutes, and you guys are coming in here showing me a lot of love in the chat. So listen, man, I'm just excited for Knicks basketball. And I want to hear your predictions. Let me know in the chat. Oh, wow. I had just hit 3,000 subscribers. Wow. You guys just got me over 3,000 subscribers live during the stream. When I started the stream, I did not have 3,000 subscribers. Now I have 3,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that accolade. That is tremendous. And I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support. You guys are awesome. I'm going to be live streaming the games in the regular season, but not preseason. I'm not going to have the game on the screen. It's just going to be me watching the game. I cannot show you the live game because I will get copyrighted from the NBA and I'll get in trouble. But listen, I will be going live a lot. Can I post link to my NBA channel? Yes, I can. There's no content on my NBA channel just yet. it's just a channel that I created, and I wanted to like build the channel, create the logo, because I got a lot of things in store. I got a lot of people that are set to help me out with this channel. So here, I'm going to link the channel right now. Hold on, give me a second. It's called Basketball Kingdom, and there's no content on there yet, but here, I'm going to link it in the chat. So if you guys want to subscribe to it to help me out, so you're already subscribed, so when I am starting to make content, you guys can see it. Hold on one second. Here it is. Just got to pin it. All right, so the pinned message in the chat is my NBA basketball channel. Again, there's no content there yet, but it's called Basketball Kingdom, and I'll be posting a lot of basketball NBA content. It's not going to be me on camera. It's going to be like top 10 players of all time, top 10 point guards, some like mini documentary styles where I'm not on camera. It's going to be like highlights and pictures and graphics with me narrating it and editing it. So if you guys want to subscribe to Basketball Kingdom, that would be awesome, because I'm going to put a lot of work into that channel. Right now, it's only at 19 subs because, listen, I got no content on there, so I don't expect people to subscribe yet. But I got a lot of content in store for YouTube, so make sure you check that out. I'll answer some questions right now. If you guys want to, let me know in the chat. Steve Cohen needs to buy the Knicks. I wish, bro. We need Dolan out of here. Richie, how well do you think LaMelo will do in the NBA? I think LaMelo is going to do really well because he's been playing professionally since he was 16. He's been in the spotlight for a long time. He understands. He's not afraid of the bright lights. I mean, he is in not a big market in Charlotte, so it's not like there's going to be a lot of lights on him. But again, he's LaMelo Ball, so he's going to be. I think he's going to be good. Are the Knicks my favorite team? Yes, they are. The Knicks are my favorite team in the NBA. When does the game start? The game starts at 7 o'clock, which is 50 minutes from this moment. So let's do it. Let's do it. Why don't I make a YouTube channel for the Yankees? Because you see that World Series towel up there. That's why. I'm a big Mets fan. I don't make channels for teams that I'm not fans of. Starting five tonight dropped. Yes, they did. Here's the starting five for those of you guys that did not know. This is the starting five. Before I wrap up tonight's stream, I want to give you guys my thoughts of the starting five. Listen, we got Elfrid Payton at the 1. We got RJ Barrett at the 2. Alec Burks, Julius Randle, and Nerlens Noel. So the first thing that jumps out to me is Nerlens Noel starting over Mitch. Blech. Blech. Listen, I expected this. I prepared myself for this, so I'm not that disappointed. I don't really like Alec Burks at the 3. I'd rather Kevin Knox get those minutes. But we'll see, bro. We'll see. Again, guys, do not overanalyze the starting five, because Tom Thibodeau said that they are going to be experimenting all throughout the preseason, and there's going to be a lot of starting fives throughout the regular season. So do not look at this and think this is set in stone, because it's not. I think Mitchell Robinson should definitely start. I definitely think Kevin Knox should start. I think the point guard's position is going to be up for grabs throughout the entire season. We all prefer Obi Toppin to start, but that's not going to happen realistically. Julius Randle is going to start at the 4. I can tell a lot of people are upset about Mitch, and I warned you guys. For those of you guys that are watching my channel for a while, I've been telling you guys I have a feeling Nerlens Noel is going to start, and it's not going to sit well with some Knicks fans, including myself. And here we are today, and it happened. It happened. But listen, we got Knicks basketball tipping off in 45 minutes, which is ridiculous. We got 365 people in the stream right now. If you guys are new, make sure you hit that like button, because you guys have been killing it on here. And I just hit 3,000 subscribers, which is pretty ridiculous. And I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing. If you guys are not subscribed already, make sure you do so. But man, that is crazy that I'm at 3,000 subs. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. I'll answer some questions right now before we end the stream. Topin versus Barrett, higher ceiling. I think RJ Barrett has the higher ceiling. I think RJ has the mental makeup to be a superstar in this league. I really do. I think he has to clean up a lot of things. He's just going to – the thing about RJ Barrett that I love is mentality, and he's good at everything. He's good at finishing. He's good at facilitating. He's good at rebounding. He's not the best at shooting, but he can still shoot. So he just needs to improve his free throw shooting, and he needs to improve his outside shooting and his defense. And RJ Barrett is all the traits, all the mental makeup to be a star in this league. They should put Knox at small forward. I couldn't agree more. I really was hoping Kevin Knox was starting because, listen, man, Kevin Knox was getting hyped up from Tom Thibodeau. People were asking Tom Thibodeau, oh, so Thibs, who showed up to camp in the best shape? Kevin Knox. Who has been having the camp so far? Kevin Knox. So, yo, Thibs, if Kevin Knox is lighting it up this much, if he's in that good of a shape, and if he's having the best practices, why is he not starting? Whatever. He better start eventually. But listen, man, I think that the Knicks are going to be fun to watch this year. I really do. Who will be our franchise player in the future? I think the hope of this is, I mean, if you're talking about our franchise player, is that somebody that we draft or somebody that we acquire in free agency? Because it's somebody that we draft. I still am hoping it's RJ. I know some people think he's overrated because he was inefficient from the field last year. And I don't know, man. Me personally, watching that kid, I mean, I can't call him a kid because I'm not that much older than him. I'm 22. But RJ as a 19-year-old showed me that he has the mental makeup and the physicality to be a bruiser in the NBA. And I know a lot of Knicks fans think he's overrated, and a lot of people don't see RJ Barrett in that light. But me personally, I'm really high on him, man. He needs time to really work on his craft, and I think he's going to do it. I'm a Pistons fan, but y'all going to be good for the future. Thank you so much, man. We got Pistons fans in here. If you guys are Detroit Pistons fans, welcome into the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying, and good luck tonight. It's going to be a fun matchup. And listen, I'm just excited to watch basketball. Whether you're a Pistons or Knicks fans, we can all agree we're happy that the NBA is back. We're happy that the NBA is back. RJ will be a 20-point per game plus guy for years. I agree, bro. I agree. Because listen, RJ averaged 7 free throw attempts per game last year. If he can start hitting the free throws, that's 20 points per game like that. I mean, that is, if he can hit at least minimum 5 of 7 free throws per game, that's 5 points. So he needs to put 15 points in the from the field and then 5 points in free throw land. That's 20 points per game right there. RJ is a bully. Why isn't Mitch starting? So I kind of predicted this. I didn't want this to happen. I'm rocking my Mitchell Robinson shirt right now, actually, if you guys can see the 23 Savage. But the reason why Mitchell isn't starting, apparently all these rumors coming out, is because he lacks quote-unquote professionalism, and Thibodeau doesn't really think that. I don't know, man. I just feel like they're obsessed with Nerlens Noel because he's done it more. He's a veteran. He is from Kentucky, and they have more confidence in Nerlens. And maybe this is because they want to light a fire under Mitchell Robinson. Maybe it's because, yo, Mitch, we think you're the guy, but we're not going to start you right now because we want you to prove to us that you should be starting. So they don't want to. Like I said, Tom Thibodeau mentioned this over and over and over again in his conference. He said, nobody's going to be given the minutes. They're all going to be earned. So this starting 5, maybe this is the guy that played the best in training camp. But wow, we have 400 people in the stream right now with 155 likes. If you guys can run up that like button for me and try to get this over 200 likes, that will be phenomenal. So if you guys are enjoying tonight's stream, whether you're a Pistons fan, a Knicks fan, and you're enjoying Knicks Media's content from me, Richie, make sure you smash that like button because I want to get as many people in the stream as possible. You guys are awesome. You guys shows me so much love and support, and I just want to thank you guys so much for that because we got a lot of content to come in. And again, I'm going to say this again. Do not overreact to tonight's game. Whether we win or we lose, it's not the end of the world. Or it's not, we should not overhype a win, and we should not think it's the end of the world for the loss. But listen, I'm going to be recording my reaction to the game right after the game wraps up. So if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel and put on those notifications because after every preseason game, after every regular season game, I'm going to be giving you guys my reaction and my breakdown to the game. I'm going to go live during some games, but not all the games because, again, I have a New York Jets channel, and I go live for those games, but that's once a week, so that's easy to do on Sundays. But the Knicks play way more often, so I'm going to try to go live during the games I can. But if I don't go live for some, then that's the reason. We got people asking what the starting lineup is. Here is the starting lineup for the New York Knicks. I know some people already know this, but for those guys that do not know what the starting 5 is, here it is. Elfrid Payton at the 1, RJ Barrett at the 2, Alec Burks at the 3, Julius Randle at the 4, Nerlens Noel at the 5. That's the starting five. Why am I a Knicks fan? I am a Knicks fan because I am born and raised in New York. I'm from Long Island, and my father raised me as this. I mean, he grew up a Knicks, Jets, and Mets fan. And as you can tell from back here, I'm a Knicks, Jets, and Mets fan. Yes, I know it's dramatic. It is not fun to be those because they're not the best teams, but I love my teams. I'm not somebody that is going to give up my team because they suck, but I have YouTube channels for all my favorite teams, the Jets and the Mets as well, so check them out. That's my little story, I guess. But listen, we got over 450 people right now on the live stream. That is ridiculous. I think that's the most I've ever had, and we're almost at 200 likes. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. That means a lot to me. That means you guys like me enough to like the button, to hit that like button. That means the world to me because that gives you motivation to keep going. That really does, and I'm so happy. I'm not going to be streaming tonight's game. I'm going to be streaming not previous, but games in the future. I will be streaming, but I'm not going to be streaming during. Excuse me. I'm not going to be streaming the game. Like I know, I go over this all the time on my Jets channel, but I go live for my play-by-play reaction. So I kind of like am a commentator. I'm kind of like Clyde Frazier. I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. But I'll be like, yo, RJ Barrett steps back and he hits the three. You know, that's what I'll be doing. The game will not be on the screen because I'll get in trouble from the NBA for copyright issues. So I'm going to be live and just giving you guys my reaction. And for the people that do have the game on, then we can watch it together. I'm not going to do that tonight, but I will be doing that in the future. So stay tuned and make sure you subscribe if you guys will not. I will be making a recap video to the game after. So, again, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you do so because I will be doing that. You're awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Listen, there is just a lot of content to be on this channel. So if you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you do so. And if you guys are interested in my NBA channel, there is no content on there just yet. I mentioned this earlier, but it is the pinned comment on the top. If you can see, there is a link on the top of the live chat from Knicks Media, and that will bring you to an NBA YouTube channel called Basketball Kingdom. And I do not have any content up there yet, but I will be working on that in the next couple of weeks. So if you guys want to go subscribe to that channel for me, I would appreciate that a ton because there's going to be a lot of awesome content over there. Woo! Wow, I can't believe it. So Knicks basketball starts at 40 minutes. I don't really want to end this stream right now because we got 400 people in here. That's a record, bro. That is a record. I never had this many people in. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Give me your expectations for tonight. Who you guys think is going to be playing the best? Am I a Detroit Pistons fan? Is this a serious question? This is a serious question. No, I am not. I don't want to end it right now. What is my reaction to the lineup? You know, my reaction to the lineup is I was expecting this. If you guys go back to my previous streams when people ask me, what's the lineup? What's the lineup? I gave you guys my projected lineup, and I gave you guys the lineup that I'm expecting. This is the lineup I was expecting. I expected Nerlens Noel to start over Mitch. I expected Peyton to start. I expected Alec Burks to start. And I expected Randall to start. We all thought RJ should start. But, yeah, I'm not disappointed just because I expected this. I definitely don't prefer the lineup. I wish it was a lot different. My starting lineup would be, I've said it over and over again, it would be RJ, Frank, Knox, Obi, and Mitch. What is the lineup? Here's the lineup, guys. The lineup is right here below me. Here is the Knicks starters for tonight's game. And again, my hair is crazy right now. I got hat hair, boys and girls, whoever's watching this stream. But listen, I am just expecting this to be a fun matchup. Greetings from France. Wow. Thank you for watching this. How long? Listen, guys, there's so many people all across the globe watching this. And I love how everything is very diverse. There's not just people in New York. There's not just people in the U.S. There's not just, we got everybody watching this. We got boys, we got girls, we got people across the seas. We got people across the nations watching Knicks Media. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Obi Toppin's dropping 50. The Knicks game will be kicking off at 7 o'clock Eastern time, which is 35 minutes from now. So, woo! I gotta go soon so I can go watch MSG pregame. Knicks fan in St. Louis. Wow, we got Knicks fans all across the globe. That is awesome. That is awesome. But listen, I'm just excited to have this channel to voice my opinion on the New York Knicks and just be happy. Wow, we got a lot of people. Philippines, Puerto Rico. Salute to everybody watching this. That I really do. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. So I've been live for 50 minutes. I did not expect to be live for this long, to be honest. I thought I was going to go live for a couple minutes and talk Knicks basketball, but it exploded. There's 450 people on the live stream right now. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you go subscribe to Knicks Media because I'm going to be posting so much Knicks content, bring you guys all the latest news, any rumors breaking down. I got NBA 2K content as well. I got the PlayStation 5 behind me, and I'll be making New York Knicks content on there. I'll be breaking down every game. I'll be previewing every game. I got a whole player profile series on this channel for those guys that do not know, where each video is dedicated to each player on the Knicks. I have a video dedicated to RJ Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, et cetera, et cetera. So go check that out because I do a lot of stuff on this channel. Also a Jets fan from St. Louis. Wow, we got a New York fan from St. Louis. That is awesome. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Let's go, Knicks. Is that a confirmed lineup? Yes, this is the confirmed lineup for tonight. This is not the confirmed lineup for the future. This is not the set-in-stone lineup for the entire season. This is tonight's starting lineup. So take it with a grain of salt. Do not look at this and get overwhelmed and be like, oh my gosh, why is Mitch not starting? Don't worry. He'll start eventually. I promise you that. At least I hope. We got people in Los Angeles. I'm assuming the pregame starts at 6:30. Do you think the Knicks will beat the Detroit Pistons? I hope they can. They definitely have the potential to beat the Detroit Pistons. Do I think they will? I don't know. I don't know. I hope they do. Richie, great work. Frank should start. I agree. I wish Frank would start. Knicks fan from Antarctica. Welcome into the stream. Thank you so much. Greetings from Antarctica. That's awesome. Is LiAngelo Ball going to be playing? I honestly don't know. I hope he will be because that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. But listen, we got so many people in the stream right now. 450 people. That is blowing my mind. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Oh, I'm trying to raise my thing real quick. But yeah, so it's coming to the end of the stream. I want to go live for around an hour, and it's 53 minutes and counting right now. So if you guys want to send me any last questions or anything to do with the Knicks, let me know. We got so many people in here. I'm a Long Island native, and we got people from the Bahamas. Wow. We got people from Washington, Brooklyn, Washington, D.C. This is awesome. I did not realize how many Knicks fans there are all across the world. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are phenomenal. All of everybody that's watching this, thank you guys so much for tuning in to my pregame live show. If you guys want me to go live more before every game, please let me know in the live chat and hit the like button if you do so, because I will. It seems like you guys are enjoying me going live and hyping you guys up, rallying you guys up for Knicks basketball, because we should be riled up. New York Knicks basketball's back. We got Friday Night Knicks song we'll be dropping tonight. You know how to do it. I'm not going to sing for you guys, or maybe I should. We got Friday Night. That's the melody. Man, from Brazil, California. Wow, this is awesome. I see. We got Long Island native. That's where I'm from. Long Island represent. Wow. You guys are awesome. So I'm not going to go live during the game tonight, but in the future, I will be going live during the games, and we can all hang out in the chat together. I'm not going to have the game on the screen because I know a lot of people could be like, hey, can you put the game on your screen so we can watch it? But unfortunately, I cannot do that because of copyright. But I will be going live during the games, not tonight, but in the future, where we can just hang out in the chat room and just react to it. When the Knicks win, we'll be going crazy. When the Knicks lose, we'll be upset together. We'll be experiencing everything together. So it's going to be fun, man. New Zealand. Wow. The Bronx, Connecticut, Zimbabwe. You guys are blowing my mind right now. Knicks fan for life, stationed in Guam. Bro, Is this real? Are you guys like messing with me? All these people around the globe tuning into my live stream. This is awesome. This is awesome. Thank you guys for telling me where you guys are from, because I never expected so many people across the globe to be tuning into my live stream about the New York Knicks. And if you guys are enjoying me talking about the New York Knicks, let me know, because that means the world to me. If you guys want to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, that means you guys want to see more. So that gives me motivation to keep going. Lithuania, South Sweden, the Bronx, Poughkeepsie, New York, Connecticut, Pakistan, Toronto, Lithuania, the Philippines. Represent your hometown. Represent your hometown. Thank you for Haiti, Puerto Rico. You guys are awesome. And we got someone from Africa, Atlanta, Israel, Brooklyn. Wow, this is awesome. You guys are awesome. I really cannot stress this enough, how awesome this is to see where you're all from. Wow, I'm mind blown. I'm mind blown. Australia, Philippines, Detroit, Queens, Marshall Island. I see someone from Detroit. I see you from Detroit. I see you. Cleveland, Hawaii. Oh, if you subscribe to this channel, please subscribe to him. Yeah, guys, if you guys can please subscribe to the channel, that would mean the world to me, because I got a lot of content. Dominican Republic represent, Puerto Rico, someone from Africa. We got everybody. We got guys, we got girls, we got people across the globe. We have not just New Yorkers. We have, I can't even put into words how much this means to me, that all these people are watching me, Richie, talk about the New York Knicks and rile you guys up. So I'm going to probably end the stream here, because I got to get ready for this Knicks video. I mean, this Knicks game. If you guys want to subscribe, follow me on Twitter here. I'll put it on the bottom real quick so you guys can find me. Hold on 1 second. Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, here we go. All right, so if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you guys can always feel free to DM me, ask me any questions about my channel, ask me anything about the Knicks. It's NYKnicks_media on both Twitter and Instagram, so go check me out on there. I'll be live tweeting during the game, give you my reaction. When Obi Toppin dunks on somebody, I'll be tweeting, let's go. When all this crazy stuff happens, I'll be tweeting, I'll be posting on Instagram. So make sure you go check me out on there. And let's just get hyped, guys. Listen, the Knicks are back, and don't be too depressed if we lose. Don't be too excited if we win. It's only the preseason. And let's just be excited that the NBA is back. Let's just be overly anxious like we should be. And I'm just so overwhelmed right now. We had 260 likes. Wow. And I'm over 3,000 subscribers. Wow. You guys are something else, because I'm just so excited to be part of the Knicks community. And I just have so much in store. Thank you guys so much. I see everybody in the live chat. I'm sorry I cannot see every single one of your chats, because it comes by so quick and it's hard to see each one of you. But I definitely appreciate every single one of you guys. So before I end the stream, let's go over the Knicks starters one more time for those that did not see it. Elfrid Payton's at the 1, RJ Barrett at the 2, Alec Burks at the 3, Julius Randle at the 4, and Nerlens Noel at the 5. Definitely not the fan favorite starting lineup, but it's the starting lineup that we'll be rolling with in tonight's matchup against the Detroit Pistons. Stay tuned for my recap video of the game on this channel. Make sure you subscribe so you guys know when that video goes up, and hit that notification bell so you get the notification on your devices that I uploaded a video. And listen, you guys are phenomenal. I appreciate each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Everybody that's saying that you're from the Philippines, from Africa, from Antarctica, from Hawaii, from all these places. Oh, we got a donation. Thank you so much, my man. Kepstar, Hoodie Mellow for pregame vibes. That's funny. That's funny. I miss Hoodie Mellow, man. I want Mellow back on the Knicks, but I don't. Kep Steezy, I appreciate that donation. It's very, very generous of you. We got someone from Mars. Brand is from Mars. Wow. But, again, thank you so much for the donation, bro. It means a lot to me. We got Mexico, Queens. Where can we watch the game? The game will be on MSG Networks. So that really does it for this live stream. I have 362 people right now that I'm talking to, and I just want to thank you guys so much. You guys can watch the Knicks game tonight on MSG. If you have Verizon, if you have Optimum, if you have any, I know there's not a lot of people actually that live in New York. So for those guys that are not in the New York area, I honestly don't know where you could watch the game. I guess you would have to buy the NBA pass in order to get access. But now that I'm realizing there's not a lot of people that are going to be able to watch this game. Maybe there's streams on YouTube. Try Reddit. Try just look up on Google New York Knicks versus Detroit Pistons preseason live stream, and maybe you can find one because I don't know, man. Yeah, Reddit is the place to go probably, but not everybody. I'm watching on MSG because I have cable and I live in New York, so I get all the Knicks stuff. But hopefully you guys can get it because if not, we'll see it. But that does it for my pregame. I see somebody saying, do you think Frank will play today? King the man. Try not to spam the comments. My bad, man. I didn't see your. But yeah, Frank will play tonight. Frank will play tonight. But that does it for Knicks Media's pregame. Stay tuned for more pregame shows. Stay tuned for more Knicks content. Richie from Knicks Media is out. Let's go Knicks. We got Knicks basketball back, baby. I'll catch you guys in my next video and in my next stream. Hope you guys have a fantastic night enjoying the New York Knicks. Stay tuned for my recap video that will be uploaded directly after the game. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you guys are not already. Let's go Knicks. Peace out, guys. Love you all. Let's